You've said many times that we should reduce welfare spending, but lately my brother feels like our country is in too deep for that to be realistic on a political level. Throwing people off their government benefits would make Republicans look evil, especially if no replacement for welfare is offered. In this opinion, the ideal welfare system would look something like Milton Friedman's negative income tax, which were with work requirements. When you're president, would you would you ever consider supporting a proposal like that? And if not, how would you go about successfully passing cuts to welfare programs, especially when considering how popular they are with voters?
Well, I do think that one of the best political moves that I've seen in my lifetime was welfare reform, which attached welfare to work requirements. There's a lot of talk about catastrophic impact on people, and that simply wasn't the case. People started to work more. It did increase employment rates. You don't want to pay people not to work. Now, the UBI argument that I usually hear is not the we are dependent on this and what are we going to do. Transitioning people off welfare, honestly, I think that looks more like the social fabric picking up the slack, people making a plan with the money that they're being given. You know, that it's not just we sign you a check, but what are you going to use the money for? Are you going to use the money to actually get yourself out of debt, or are you going to go blow that money on something else? I'm not averse to having strings attached to welfare programs, particularly from the local level, where you know the people who are signing you the checks. Usually the argument is the Elon Musk or Andrew Yang argument. By the way, I did an interview with Andrew Yang. It's on our Sunday special this Sunday. Nearly the entire interview, or at least a huge portion of it, is about this exact issue, UBI. So the Milton Friedman proposal, first of all, is that UBI would actually replace all of the welfare system, right? That there wouldn't be 750 welfare systems, that instead there would just be this one check, and the check would be dependent on your income, and you'd get a negative income tax, you would get a certain check in the mail, and that's it.